It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Metcalf's got it, complete. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. His work begins at the 31. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Completes this one to Gray. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to the air, Mahomes. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shape the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Reed now to kick this one away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Holding by Gray. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Mahomes. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, kid. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Got in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now it's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that Saturday.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. Gets it to the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion here. Another try following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running left with Pacheco. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He lets one fly deep downfield. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They kick the running back in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. He's going to throw this one. Complete. It's Myers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Fits it through the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Still sticking with the passing game. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion, and they're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll get this to Tucker. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. Running back sent in motion. He's throwing for it. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. 50. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he cuts it back right. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win